here we are on a Saturday, and this is October's pickups and what are we calling it? Pickups and
we got post.
We got post. Pickup and post.
This is a couple of weeks worth of post here because actually we're at my mother's and I haven't. And my PayPal and all my bank stuff is all still linked here, so it just all gets sent here, and I haven't picked stuff up in weeks.
We're going to peek. Look how many we got.
And
whoa,
what have we got in the bag?
Oh, in the bag. What
In the
have we got
bag.
in the bag?
Now, should we start with the bag?
Yeah, look. We've got floor down here. Right, bag.
We got a bag. So these aren't my pickups. Nothing in here is mine, but I'm carrying it all. The first one is actually for a friend, which we picked him up. Operation Wolf on the Sega Master System.
Or as the machine used to say, Operation Wolf.
This is one of... Yeah, I used to love this game in the arcade. And I have a soft spot for the Master System. It was my first console, not the family's, but my first console.
Completed this in a pub first time when I completed it.
And then next we have got... this is yours. This is yours. Out. Look what he picked.
Yes, the Neogeo Mini. I eventually picked one of these up. I traded in these two games on the next picture. Yep, those two games. And got this for nothing, and they've got a £4 credit on it. That's pretty damn good.
You also got, from my personal collection...
Yeah, my friend is giving me this. So Mungbean is donating this to me for £1. Ooh.
£1, and that's only because I don't have. I'm a pound short for my kebab tonight.
And a copy of Snowboard Kids.
And a copy of Snowboard Kids. Yeah, so I forgot about that.
Yeah,
we'll show that. I have 3 pads, 2 white, 1 black. So I have donated that to him.
We love Neogeo still.
And his other pickup was
Star Ocean. I wasn't going to get it for a tenner, but it might be worth it. There's quite a few discs in there. So
why not? It had cards and stuff in there as well.
Yeah.
So we thought, I told him if he didn't get it, plus he still had £4 in credits, that was actually only £6.
So £6. So this and this cost me those 2 games you just seen. But the thing is, I picked those games up when they were trash from cash generators for 50p each.
So at that point you think, well, he's going to get some use out of it.
So this lot cost me, what, £6? £6, yeah.
So
this lot, £6.
Now, some of these are eBay purchases. I actually can't remember what is in these.
Right.
One of them we know is an import from Japan, which I'm fairly certain. I know address on that one.
Make sure we don't get addresses on the thing.
So we're going to have a look at this because I can't remember what half of this is. So let's have a look. So the first one.
Got the address on that one, and that one, and gold.
Rodea, the Sky Soldier. This is a Wii U game. Now, I'm not that bothered about the Wii U.
Move that one over there because I can't lift it up because your address is huge on the front cover.
I'm not that bothered about playing Rodea the Sky Soldier on the Wii U.
No.
Surprisingly, the guy who made it, I can't remember his name offhand, he actually said, play the Wii version. Now, we are going to open this up in a moment.
Because this little red sticker here is the special thing about this.
In fact, should we just open it up now?
Bonus game included.
You are going to see if my face is full of disappointment.
Haha.
Or
it's going to be as disappointed as I was with PlayStation 3, but it didn't work after I spent so much freaking time on it.
Basically, in this game, you have the Wii version.
I should get this.
As well as the Wii U version. Now, you have to be careful because not all versions came with it. If I can just get these out.
This is actually
$15.99 this was.
I can feel myself spending $15.99 right now.
So you got the Wii version of it. The Wii manual.
Yeah.
With it as well. And the...
Is this going to be a limited print run, do you reckon?
I believe it was... And if I can just get in there...
Apparently...
We also have...
reversible cover.
So this will... Oh, sugar, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, slipping up my hand. Sorry. So what you have is this will be collectible to Wii and Wii U collectors at some point. Yeah. Which is why I wanted this.
£15, I think I might be picking this up. You can get it now on eBay, I think it is.
Yeah, well, I paid $15.99, brand new and sealed, as you can see. So we're going to move on to the next one. I don't know. Oh, this is an eBay purchase. I actually don't know what this is. I don't know what half of these are.
Let's just move that out so I don't get...
Exactly, no address, I've got it. Oh,
We are address list. We live...
this is another Wii U game.
Okay. Let's have a
As
look.
soon as I saw it, I was like,
Must have it.
And it's the Legacy UK Anniversary Edition.
But it's new.
It is new and sealed on. It was $9.99, and I was like, do you know what? I'm almost done with the Wii U set.
I don't think I've seen that for a while.
It was $9.99, brand new. You can see, still sealed. Yeah, I was just like, I don't think this got a big budget. This wasn't a big budget release, so this maybe potentially could be one of the more sought after games.
Yep.
Potentially. It may not be. So we'll go on to the next one. Fucking hell, this is like 2-3 weeks worth here.
Yep. And this is just the post. It's not the actual game pickups from the shop.
This is an original Xbox game. And it's called...
Second Sight.
Now, this comes highly recommended. And I went through my collection and I was like, I haven't got Second Sight.
No.
But I've seen it.
I've got Second Sight in my collection somewhere.
Manual is nice. Game looks nice.
Yeah, disc is clean. So, good pickup. How much?
I think posted it was only about £3 or £3.50.
£3.50 posted. Yeah, not bad.
I think it was Adam Koralik himself who actually highly recommended this game.
Oh, right, yeah.
But I've seen it, but I've never seen it in nice condition. So we're going to put that here. I need to get the other one because it's got a address on it.
We'll just have a look at the Horde so far. So.
Oh, I remember
What's
this one. Crimson Skies.
Oh, Crimson Skies. Oh, I picked this up, but my box is nowhere near that nice.
Again, it feels heavy. Obviously, whoever does it is a professional seller. To be honest with you, I've seen it in CEX for like £6. I actually used to see it. Let's get it.
This place may have bad reviews in some places,
but
we like CEX.
I like CEX for certain things, like picking up like Xbox One, like original Xbox games.
Yeah.
Crimson Skies, and it does feel heavy. So again, it met my criteria. It looked clean.
Yeah.
Like the pictures on eBay, the disc looked clean, the manual looked nice, and it even comes with some sort of warranty card.
It does look as new. No creasing in the manual or anything.
Now, I've used to see this go for £1, £2, and I never picked it up because, again, didn't meet the criteria like these two. Mm-hmm. I also wanted that because that's compatible with the Xbox One. You can put it in the Xbox One, it will download the game for you to play.
Yep.
So I was like playing that then with enhanced graphics. And the last one is the Japanese import.
The Japanese import for this month is...
this is one, because we've got a few more Japanese imports to come, and it is Parappa the Rapper.
Oh my god, Parappa the Rapper. From the PlayStation 1 years.
Now, I can't remember if this was a remaster or if this was different to the PS1. I did read somewhere, but that was ages ago. I'm going to tell a little story. Should I tell a story about this game?
Yeah, do a quick one.
Right. I had 3 hours in Phnom Penh airport. I was on my way back. I'd just come back from spending time with my wife. Mm-hmm. And when I was bored, my price plan gives, I pay a little bit extra per day, but it's not a lot. And it gives me full use of my phone, of my signal, of my price plan here. So what I would get here, I can use in Phnom Penh. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of cool. I had a bit of time to kill, and I was having a cup of coffee. It was a late night flight to Seoul. And I was watching an Adam Koralik pickup video. Yeah. And he said, oh, sorry. Oh, that way. Sorry. I knew that.
Spin.
And he said, I was watching one of his Japanese pickup videos. And he talked about Parappa the Rapper. And he goes, I specifically wanted this.
Yeah.
You put it in your PS4 and it plays in English. It boots up. And it gives you the option to play it in English or Japanese.
So it's an English game.
You can play it in English. And I was like, that's awesome that you can get a game like this that plays in English.
Yep.
A bit like Phoenix Wright. You put it in and it says, do you want to play it in Japanese, English? Do you want to play it in English? Or no, Phoenix Wright I think just plays straight away in English. This I think you have to select it to play in English. But the menu's in English and it will just say English, Japanese.
So it's worth getting this one.
And
how much was this one then?
Posted, it was about £21.
Not bad. It's quite
posted from Japan, and as you can see, it's all sealed.
It's quite expensive from PlayStation 1 in a way.
And it's as you can see, it's a legit seal. It's got a PlayStation seal around it.
Yeah.
You
can see that.
So this was another import I wanted in the collection, Parappa the Rapper. As it's kind of an iconic game from the PlayStation 1 years, and what I love, like PlayStation 4 has definitely become probably my favourite console, even overtaking the Super Nintendo and Dreamcast now.
Oh, ouch. Yes.
And I love those two.
It's a big claim, but yeah, it is.
It's because my collection for this, I think, is quite unique. So, yeah. So that's it. But the worst thing is, I actually know there's another package coming from Japan and one coming from US. So, there you are. So, a few games that I've wanted. I just thought, you know what, let's get them ticked off the list. So,
what we got next for that? Because wait, hold us up for part. Hold us up. We got to stop the phone. Damn it! What was that? We're back in a second. Okay, after the interlude, we're back, and it's kind of got a bit darker in here now.
Hey, do we need some illumination?
We might need some illumination, but it's pretty much the end of this video, though. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit better. Now it's all yellow. So, what we're doing now?
Well, we had a massive, like, we haven't done one for months. We had a whole load of
September.
Yeah, in September before both of us went on our holidays.
Yeah, the September pickups video got a bit lost. So we're going to add it to the end of this video because we've only got a few little things here. And to be getting on with that, we've got some Japanese games, some Xbox games in the next section. So
I don't know what we've got. I don't know what we're missing. I can't remember what we were missing, but yeah.
It's going to be a bit of mystery to us as well. We lost the whole first end of it, a whole 20 minutes of footage.
While I'm in the process.
Look at all the consoles we've chucked up the corner there.
Yeah, it's just a complete,
it's quite funny.
It's a complete disgrace, and I do need to actually get around to sorting this out.
Oh yes, £15.95.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Well, I was advising everybody to buy it just a second ago, and in the interlude, I brought it. You know, just can't let that one go. It's already on £25 in other places, so I think we ought to leave it here though and get on to part two.
We'll then get the other stuff all edited in and whatnot, and we'll.
And that
when I say we, I mean not me.
That edit is coming in a moment, so keep on watching or end it here. But if
no, don't end it here. Just keep on watching. Go on, don't be a dick. You know you want to keep on watching. Don't unsub. Don't be Dikiba, keep watching.
Well, actually, sub. Don't unsub because I can't afford to be using subs.
Sorry, follow.
And you can support us by nothing more than just leaving a like. Okay, welcome to part 2 of May to August pickups.
We're going to start with the crappy ones.
Yeah.
And we're going to work to the better ones.
I haven't even done my car boot sale ones. I've picked up loads of stuff.
You have been picking up a lot of shit. So we'll start off with the only PlayStation 2 game. And it's from a charity shop. It was 99p. Call of Duty 2, the big red one, which was one of my favourite Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
At 99p, and to be honest with you, they were doing them buy one get one free. Obviously, same value. Although you pay for the more expensive one.
It's quite a nice condition case as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. And for 99p, I thought I'd use it as an upgrade from my one, which is probably in manky condition.
Right.
Well done to people who donate shit to CEX.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go for the crappy Xbox games.
Crappy Xbox.
Well, I'm still humming and hawing whether to go for a full Xbox set.
Xbox OG.
OG Xbox.
It seems impossible to get this set. I mean, there's loads of them. WF Raw.
Yeah, was it WWE Raw at this time?
I don't know. Probably WWE.
Yeah, it was £1. I do have this game, but again, it was in better condition. I mean, the manual was in nice condition. The disc is in nice condition. I'm probably just going to swap it for the one that I've got.
Yeah, exactly.
People are going to say, why the fuck did you buy these ones?
Oh yeah, sports games.
Sports games, obviously. This one I do not know why I bought it. It was 50p and I was there. And it was...
World Cup Germany.
World Cup Germany 2006. What a special World Cup for me. Because I lived in Frankfurt at the time when England actually played... That was kind of cool. And it was 50p, not 34.99. 50p from a charity shop.
Exactly, so...
More crappy sports games coming up.
Oh,
well, actually, this used to be one of my favourite games. I used to love this sort of championship.
This sold really stupidly well back in the day.
It was great. It was a great game. But again, for 50p, And you look at it, it's got the manual, it's got the card in it as well. It's been taken care of.
Yeah.
For 50p, I gambled on it.
It's amazing. It gets that much care taken of it, and then someone just gives it away to the charity shop because it's not worth anything.
And the last original Xbox game is yet another sports game.
Total Club of 2005.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again, I love football management games. So obviously this had Jose Mourinho on the front. I couldn't resist it. And again, same principle. It was in good condition. So I thought, you know what, I'll chip a few more off the list.
Yeah.
To be honest, 3 of those were chipped off the list. Now
what we got?
Excited that we have got a new console.
A new console.
Well,
One tetrabyte.
I finally gave in and got an Xbox One S. Alright, basically this came with Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah.
But it also came with...
Was it Horizon?
No, Sea of Thieves came with it.
Oh, Sea of Thieves. Yeah, that's supposedly meant to be really good, but then got slated.
Alright, basically I've been sitting on the fence for about a year whether I was actually going to buy this console or not. And obviously we picked up some games with it.
Yeah, so what games do we get for this one?
Well, we'll start off with this one. Ryse Son of Rome.
Now this is meant to be a really good game.
It is, I haven't played it yet, as you can see it's still got the seal around it.
Yeah. Buy one, get one free.
And look at the price.
$4.99.
Well, to make it worth £2.49, I brought Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
Oh yes, Gears of War Ultimate. That's a really good game as well.
If you look at the last generation of consoles, the Xbox 360 was my personal favourite. I loved it. Gears of War would easily make, the original Gears of War would make my top 5 games of that generation. It was so much fun. Really enjoyed that game.
That noise you can hear in the background.
Yep.
That's what's on the TV right now.
So, really fun game. It's the only one I've actually really played. So, and to join that, we picked up...
Deus Ex. Or Deus Ex.
I think it's Deus Ex.
Or Douches.
Could be Deus Ex.
Deus Ex. This is one of those games that come out, was meant to be really good. It was kind of good, and then went cheap, like overnight.
Well, again, if you read what it says on the front,
$4.99.
buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
And if you look, this is the steel tin version as well.
Yeah, still tin.
I thought, you know what?
Just well get it.
I'll get it for that. So the one I picked up to go with it for another £2.49 was that.
About
It
$4.
kind of seemed like the best of what there was.
Mixed views on this one as well.
I haven't played it. I will try it out at some point. I was just like, well, it seems pointless me buying that for £5. I might as well pick up another game. And when you saw what was left to pick up, you know, once you picked up Rise and Gears of War, it all looked like trash. So I thought, it's a Battlefield game. It can't be that bad. It's done by Visceral.
Yeah.
Right, the last two that we picked up are, again, this was a...
Dead Rising 3.
Dead Rising 3 was, I think it was exclusive on...
And that's a day one in 2013.
Yeah, and that was £5.
Isn't it the same? Well, it's 2013, and it feels like a long, long time ago now. And yet the Xbox One seems new. Still kind of weird.
I think it's because we think now of the Xbox One as the Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Which is only a few years old. I think 2 years maybe.
Yeah, but it's
and
only...
I think that's what we're thinking about. That
it is better, but if you've got a 1080p TV, you're not going to see a difference.
Exactly, and that's why I brought the S. So I don't have it. I have a 1080p TV.
So.
And the last game is one we brought today.
That's right.
Which is Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive, yes.
That was a console exclusive for the Xbox One.
It was, and I got this cheap ages and ages ago. It's like another one what was like good. It come out, went down in price overnight and stayed down as well.
Well,
this Titanfall, so many Xbox games fell off.
Sorry, can I add in two original Xbox games that we missed?
Yeah, and two more Xbox coming in.
Decent games. They're pretty decent. We saw the shit sports titles. Sorry, I forgot about these.
Oh,
First,
two hidden at the back.
At the back there. So we actually got Hurt Dirt.
Commander.
Yeah, I brought it again. I actually had it and I didn't realise.
Yeah, double dipped again.
But the other one's in storage. I can't bother to get it out. So this is backwards compatible with the Xbox anyway. So
Yeah, loading. That's a really good thing with the Xbox because you can pick up these games for next to
it does
nothing.
have its plus sides, but I think the negatives for me still outweigh the pluses. But and of this one, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Yeah,
I have played the first one.
£6 for that one, but
That's not bad considering that about a year ago was a sort of £12 to £15 game.
get it before the price rises up, isn't it?
Exactly.
This still classes it as the Xbox games, right, doesn't it? So
So
currently you can play them straight off.
yeah, you just put them in and
Not every single one works, but they do
no,
pretty
there's
much.
about 40 odd, but quite an interesting one is, which I actually have here, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This I'm not showing you, this is a new game,
No.
but if you insert this into your Xbox One,
Yep.
it will download the 360 version of it.
All right.
I've not tried it, but I brought it here because it was one of my favourites.
18 rated. So many kids trying to buy this from Video Shop where I used to work in.
It was
Rent it out.
It was definitely the first GTA I actually sat down and beat. Despite having 3 in Vice City, I did beat that on the PS2.
Yeah. It's quite cool.
Probably in some ways it's my favourite. It does have, it's not perfect. Some people go Vice City because they love the 80s feel of Miami and the soundtrack. I'll go for San Andreas because I love the 90s game culture and it was quite fun.
So, what we got next? So
Far Cry Primal.
Primal. Now, is this one good?
I haven't played it.
It's been
There's
slated,
this
isn't it?
recurring pattern. Actually, again, I got this off a Facebook seller, and for posted, it was, cheaper than buying it in like CEX or Game or anywhere else. And I was just like, you know what? It was the only Far Cry game I didn't have on the PlayStation 4. I've got 3, I've got 4, I've got 5, and I've got New Dawn. And I thought, what, just complete the set, get that one. But the problem is, you see, you've got this logo here, which is Ubisoft. Which can mean it's absolute garbage.
Yeah, that's
the problem with Ubisoft. They do make, like, Far Cry 5,
a massive game to do nothing in. Move it on.
We'll next go for this one, which is
Saber-tooth cat.
a nice Sega game. Team Sonic Racing.
Team Sonic.
This is actually fun.
Yeah.
It plays very differently. If you're expecting something like Mario Kart, you're not in for the right thing because it's all based on teamwork. It's very hard to get used to, but it is fun.
Right, let's move on to the next one.
We're going to move on to this. This game is garbage.
Dynasty Warriors 9.
Dynasty Warriors 9.
How can they mess up a game what's been good?
I mean, you've known me. I've loved the Dynasty Warriors games.
Yeah.
This one, hate it. Absolutely hate it. But you can go 5 minutes without seeing anyone.
Oh, right. So
And it's just, like, sometimes it feels big and empty.
dead air.
I didn't enjoy it in the slightest. Like, I still think, for me, 3 is still the best Dynasty Warriors game. It was the one I've had the most fun on. But I wanted to try one for the PS4.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, this leads on to the next purchase.
Okay, what have we got next?
We have got... Nope. This one, Samurai Warriors 4 2.
All right.
If you're going to buy one of the Warriors games, that is far, far better.
Okay.
It's cool because you have to play as 2 characters.
Right.
So you'll do some of it as one character, but then you have to remember you've got the other character and you need to flip to that character to make sure that everything's, that they're not dying, that they're doing their objectives as well. So you kind of have to flick between the 2 of them. Actually, I really had quite a laugh with it. I haven't played it as much as I would have liked.
Yeah.
It is quite tough. It was good. I quite enjoyed it. I was like, it felt more like what I wanted Dynasty Warriors 9 to be like.
I never played this game. So.
Samurai Warriors are fun. And the last of the Warriors games, I haven't played this one yet.
Another Warriors game.
Is, I paid $14.99 for this, and it's called Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada, which is going to be based on my favourite character from Samurai Warriors. I'm guessing anyway, which is Yukimura Sanada. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Again, it's like when I show you the next load of games, you're going to be like, why haven't you played any of these yet? And you've seen this pile of games where I'm not getting time to play them all.
No, we never have time. We collect them up and then no time to play.
Yeah, that's always a thing.
Yeah, well, never mind.
So I do want to check this out. There he is, Yukimura Sanada. He is one of my favourite characters from all the Warrior games.
Cool.
So we're going to move on to a Sega title. And I haven't played it again, but it is really cool. It puts me down to needing just 2 of the European Sega games. I specifically wanted this edition, the Draconian Launch Edition, Shining Resonance, a refrain.
Resonance.
Yeah. Again, it's an RPG. I just haven't had. Again, no time to play it. So when you open this, it actually pushes out, and then you get the tin.
Oh wow, you got the tin box.
Yep. And then the tin here.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And then when you pull it out, you get. There are versions where you can get just this, but I wanted this edition.
Yeah.
With the tin.
For the tin.
Absolutely, because if you're going to get it,
tin.
and I wanted it.
It's a very nice little thing.
It is. For 15 quid, I just saw it. It was just on offer, and I was just like,
£15. You just know.
I was just like, you know what? I need to get it for the tin edition.
Play your table.
I haven't actually played this yet. I only opened it because the disc was a little loose.
Calibur 6. Yeah.
I love Soul Calibur 1. 2 I thought was far better. I played predominantly the Xbox version. You had Spawn in it. I know 4 I want to say was the Star Wars edition. 1 had, was it the Xbox 360 version that had Yoda, and the PS3 version that had Darth Vader, I think. It's cheap, it's on offer cheap. It was another Argos one, and I think it was like $15.99 or $16.99 brand new.
Played this on Dreamcast first time, and well, maybe on PlayStation actually, very first time, but on the Dreamcast it was spectacular back then. And the Dreamcast is 20 years old from a couple of days ago, so...
Happy birthday
to Sega!
Now we'll go last 3 of the domestic games. Day 1 edition, God of War. This is a not to be sold separately, but I like the cover more of this. This is going to follow a trend. I haven't played it yet.
I played it up to the Scottish guy and can't beat the damn thing.
Basically, there was a seller who I used to use from Facebook, and he was really reliable to me because I bought so much from him. He goes, yeah, I'll send it out to you because I've changed addresses and whatnot. I've still got loads of stuff in storage. Yeah, and he was selling off what he had left, and he had this left, and it was about £10.
That's good, isn't it? For 10
At 10 quid, it's like, grab it. And
Final Fantasy Day 1 edition.
Yeah, well, again, following the same trend.
This is really cheap for some reason, isn't it? Right now?
But I showed you the site, the gamecollection.net. It had it on there for $5.95. It was like
$5.95. I mean, why is this $5.95?
I don't know, and I just thought, you know what? It's £5.95. Would I regret it if I don't pick it up at that price?
Probably.
But I thought $5.95.
What's the last one we got?
The last one. Well, no. This is the last one of the domestic games.
Yeah, domestic games.
Shadow Tactics. Games. Blades of the Shogun, and as you can see, yes, it is still sealed. This was recommended on a Facebook group as being a very good game, but not one a lot of people have talked about. And I looked at some gameplay footage, and I was like, I wonder where I can find it from.
A tactics game.
And I saw it on, I think it was the Game Collection for $5.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that price, you're like, fuck it.
$5.99. You can't really go
you
wrong.
know, what's the worst? It's shit.
Add it to your collection and build it up, because you never know if these games aren't for ones what sell. They're normally for ones what are collectible in the end.
Right. Now we're going to move on to imports.
Yeah, imports now.
Imports. This is always my favourite bit. We're going to start off with this one, which is still sealed. It's done by Sega. This is the...
I just got boobs in this. Put that. Yeah. Okay, now we've got face.
We like boobs. Bobs. It's done by Sega. It is called Blade Arcus Rebellion. This is the, as you can see from the symbol here, this is the Chinese version, and it's actually a fighting game.
Yeah.
Now, I believe there are 2 versions of this on the PS4, and I think this is the later version of it. I think, I'm not entirely sure. I took a guess on that. But it was fairly cheap, and I thought, you know, I'll pick it up because I'm looking for the full Sega set. So that's going to include like the Japanese games, the US exclusives the US games that we didn't get, and all that. So I
wonder how many people have got this game. I mean,
it's unique.
Probably not a lot.
Right, next one. Always pays to look and shop around. When your mate says to you, get this game, it's cheap, you should pick it up.
I know, because I missed this for how much?
I think it was about just under £5, £4 something of Play Asia for the Chinese version.
Then when I went to get it, it was like 20 odd quid straight away.
Now this is called Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. Yes, Faithlessness. The back of the box is actually in English. It is the Chinese version of the game, I believe.
Yeah. It plays in English as well, doesn't it?
And it plays completely in English. And when you're shopping around at places like PlayAsia, always check that the game's playing English, because you can always sometimes find games like Little Big Planet 3 for about £8.
Okay,
now we're down to the last four. The last four of this PlayStation section. PlayStation 4 section, get it right. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Volumes 1,
Objection.
2. Objection! Sustained! You're out of order. This game is so much fun.
I'm making this case for this game. Well, this game is fun.
This game... Okay, this... Alright, a little bit of history about this. This is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney's Volumes 1, 2 and 3. And yes, I have played this one.
But it's in Japanese. But no, it plays in English, doesn't it?
It does play in English indeed. Now, when I brought it off Amazon Japan.
Yeah.
And with delivery and import fees, it actually came to about the same price as a digital download at the time. I think the digital download's now like £15.
It's better to have
it was 30 quid.
Original.
Yeah, I decided I'd import it because, as you've seen, I am more of a pro physical collector.
Yeah, physical collection is better because you've actually always got the game then, even when it goes away.
Okay, we're going to do...
Well, you have on PlayStation 4.
We're going to do a herp derp moment now. Herp derp. Patience sometimes pays off.
Oh.
I got a bit impatient. This is Yakuza 3, the remaster.
But this one is in Japanese, isn't it?
No, I knew that when I brought it. It was fully in Japanese. I brought it, and then approximately 2 months later, they announced, oh yeah, by the way, they're coming to the West. Well, this has been out for over a year in Japan, so we were not expecting it to come out. I have played it. The reason why I didn't mind so much was because I have Yakuza 3 already.
I was trying to bid on that the other day and lost for bid.
This one comes with the CD soundtrack and all that. I brought this because I wanted the full PS4 set, and we did not think they were coming out here. No. And then they announced the set with 3, 4 and 5. Yeah. Never mind.
Well, it's 2020, so it's way away.
It's 50, yeah, it happens. So we'll go on to the last two.
Could wait
one that I almost missed out on, actually, at launch, and I had this just after launch. This is the Puyo Puyo Esports Edition.
That's right. Yeah, the esports.
Yeah, this was actually quite a cheap game. I mean, look at the price here. 1,990 yen. Which is roughly about 14 quid or something stupid like that. I love this game, but I haven't had anyone to play it with, so I haven't bothered. But it's nice because this is the esports edition. This is like completely different from the Puyo Puyo Tetris one that we've got here. I think you're getting a digital version of it here. I might be wrong on that, but I wanted the physical version as far as I'm aware at the minute. The only place that's getting it is Japan.
Exactly. And
down to the last one now.
And last one
was, I know, I'm almost certain this isn't coming to the West. This is called Ryu ga Gotoku, or Like a Dragon, I think that translates to Aishin.
It's like the Yakuza characters in feudal Japan.
Look at that.
Oh, yes.
Just feel how thick that manual is.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really in-depth manual. What the hell? I saw this and I was like crying. I was like, oh my god, it's got a manual. But I don't think this is going to get translated and brought over to the West. So I was happy to get it. I have played it a little bit. It's incredibly hard to play with no knowledge of Japanese. But
maybe one day we'll get to play it. Maybe someone one day will do a ROM translation.
I believe the one that's on the PS3... Kenzan is getting getting a hack of it with the English translation version. But that's it for the PlayStation 4 stuff.
That's the PlayStation 4 stuff. So how many was that? That was...
it was about 20 odd.
20 odd games. Let's just peek on the...
Oh, we can't peek.
Hey.
We can't peek. Oh, don't peek.
No peeking.
No peeking. We'll have a look next.
Oh, okay then. And I'll catch you then. Anyway, thanks for watching this PlayStation 4 pickups.
Bye for now.
And bye for now. See you again on the next one. Oh yeah, like, subscribe for more. Remember, you can't fund us.
We don't